Hey Scorpio, it's Tanisha from Tanisha's Tarot. I'm here to do a mini reading for you for the month of February. It's just a little insight into some of the energies that may be coming in for February. And I do 3 cards and then some clarification cards to get a little bit of a deeper insight into what the tarot is trying to tell us. So here we go. 3 cards for February for Scorpio. Alright, here we go. Whoa, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the first card that's come out is the Hanged Man, and then we have the King of Cups, and then we have the World. So you have 2 major arcanas in your reading. First being the Hanged Man, which tells me that there is a new way that you are looking at the world. You have had a change in perspective and you have reflected over a part of yourself that needed to shift, that was no longer working out for you, and it's by letting that go, it's shifted the way you're seeing things for the better. The Hangman is about having learnt through experience and having, the more you learn, the better you can see things, the more clearer you see things, because you have insight into the details around things. So this is the energy that's coming in for you in February there, Scorpio. Now, the next card that's coming up is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups energy is very much about compassion and caring and emotional stability and being quite protective. So whether this is a new energy that you have stepped into, or whether your changed perspective has then kind of put you on a frequency where you're actually attracting someone who comes in with this energy, because this can signify a person coming in. Either you're going to be in much more of an emotionally stable space, and if this is another person coming in, you're going to be in a much better headspace to align with them. So we'll see with the clarifiers what they want us to know. Okay, so the next card is the World. Now, the World card is all about ends and beginnings of cycles and the tables being turned. So it sort of starts out with you changing your perspective, and then it ends out with you changing your whole world. So this could signify a major shift in yourself and the way that you're dealing with life, or it could also be somebody actually comes in and rocks your world and changes your world. As you change yourself, you then shift the frequency that you're on to then attract in somebody who's on a totally different level, who then further encourages you to level up even more. Alright, so let's get some clarification on these. Hanged Man, clarification is the 6 of Wands. Alright, so yeah, definitely very positive stuff. So we've got the 6 of Wands, which is all about triumph and victory. So you come in, when you shift your headspace, when you shift your perspective on things, when you learn from your lessons, you actually come out of it triumphant. And so it's telling me that at the start of February, you're going to really be quite chuffed with yourself of how you've been able to, click over into a different mode, which, is more empowered, is more triumphant, is more in line with your higher self, and puts you in a space where you are definitely more empowered. The next card, King of Cups, clarification. Alright, so it's the Ace of Swords as the clarifier for the King of Cups. So with the Ace of Swords, this is about fast honesty, new beginnings, sharp truths, and can signify a certain level of naivety. So this may be about coming into your heart space, because the King of Cups is very much about that, and cutting through the crap. Or this could be about somebody who actually comes in with that kind of attitude of like, there's a no-nonsense attitude. They cut through the crap instantaneously. There isn't a stuff around, and this is like a new and fresh person. So it could be another water sign like you, or it could be an Aquarius. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing Aquarian energy here, because it's somebody who's very able to speak their truth. And if it's not you stepping into that space, then these two cards as a combination suggest that it is somebody new, and it's somebody who comes in quickly, and yeah, you're impressed by them because they speak their truth. Yeah, and they cut through the crap quite quickly, and perhaps quite harshly. But you can handle that, Scorpio. You got it. Alright, so clarification for the world. Oh my goodness. Alright, so the clarification for the world is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is about reflection, and it's about pondering, and it can be about inaction. So as a clarification for the world, it may mean that you go from a space of action and fastness into a space of reflection, and perhaps things slow down a little for you. I'm getting this vibe like things almost go into slow motion for you. Now, whether or not that agrees with you, I can't say, but as you shift your perspective, as you feel triumphant, as you step into this alignment with this King of Cups energy that is very honest and compassionate, it's like your world slows down, and you're able to reflect as you're going through this experience in February, perhaps with this new person. There is a slowing down of it, and it's almost like you're able to reflect in motion. So I'm really seeing here that this is like quite transformational, this interaction that you're having with this King, with this water energy, with this Aquarian, and it rocks your world, but it puts you in a space of like contemplation. So you've already shifted your thinking, and it's felt good, but this is like you actually kind of take a step back and go, well, hold on, where am I in all of this? Like, my world has just been rocked. And I think that's quite a Scorpion response, you know. You guys will kind of like go back into your shell, go back into yourselves to then recontemplate what's going on before you take your next step forward. So as your world gets rocked, a part of you actually sits back in reflection over this. So by the end of the month, you're actually in quite a reflective space, but your world has shifted regardless. Like, no matter what, which way you look at this, your world shifts. And it definitely is to do with water energy, whether it's yours or someone else's. But yeah, this truth, this new offer comes in, and it puts you in this shifted space. So that's pretty exciting. Please leave comments if you find this relatable. I love the feedback, and yeah, so thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel, and I look forward to speaking with you next month.